Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a call. So go ahead, caller.
Hey, Bill, this is Mike. I was on your show last
Oh,
week.
yeah. You were co-hosting last show.
Right. Did you hear about the new movie Invisible Empire that was released?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's from Jason Burmis, who did Loose Change.
Right.
And last week someone asked me about the Bilderbergs, and I really didn't have an answer. But this film, Invisible Empire, talks about 100 years ago when the New World Order really started with Cecil Rhodes.
Right.
He made his money off of slavery in the diamond mines, and when he died, he left it all to secret roundtables that ended up starting the United Nations and League of Nations and Council on Foreign Relations. So that's what the film traces, the last 100 years of this globalism, this New World Order, and once again, it's called Invisible Empire.
Invisible Empire. Hey, I also went to the website of South Park and downloaded that 9/11 episode, and yeah, it was partially satisfying and partially it was just twisting my guts. It's just half and half. I think he was trying to, placate all groups.
It was good at first, but at the end they started making fun of the 9/11 movement.
Yeah, but like you said, it did show the website, 911truth.org or whatever it was. Yeah, I think that was the one.
Right. Well, my last point, and I'll let you get on, is Invisible Empire is free on YouTube.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube. And you can burn it and download it. It's copyright free.
That's great. I might take a look at that when I get home, and perhaps we'll show it on... The next show, by the way, is on May Day, May 1st.
May 1st?
That's a beautiful opportunity to combine the world labor movement with what's going on now, which is obviously a shift of the wealth, and 9/11 is a big part of that.
And I think your technical errors are charming, Bill.
Thank you. Yeah, I should call it Keystone Cops Productions or something, But
you're very brave to go live. I've done all my shows on tape, and we make all kinds of mistakes.
Well, if I wanted to, yeah, you're right, I guess.
You're very brave to go live.
It might be discrediting me because I'm so lapsed on what I do. Maybe they think, well, maybe he doesn't really investigate 9/11 as well as we need. I don't know. Anyway,
it's a volunteer crew, and everyone does their best.
Yeah. Although you have to admit right off the bat, like I have several times, Visibility 9/11 in Colorado is a cable access show that beats this one hands down.
You're awesome. Thank you, Bill.
See you later. And we have another caller. Yeah, turn your TV set down in the background, and you won't be quite so confused by the delay.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear the delay.
Yeah, I've got my volume down.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
All right. Has there been any resolution of the failure of the Air National Guard to scramble or get fighters into position so that they could intercept the incoming airliners before they struck?
Well, no resolution. I mean, there's several ideas about why they didn't respond in a timely manner, but by the 9/11 Commission's own, individual members of the 9/11 Commission have complained about NORAD lying about certain things, and that hasn't been resolved yet. We don't know what's going on. Another call for an investigation right there.
Okay.
And we know that something's wrong, but we don't know what.
Right. Has the lieutenant colonel who was on the strip and the readiness roster, has he ever been interviewed?
Not to my knowledge. And what's really sad is that most of the people that were either not in any sort of position to do anything on that date were promoted, and people that were there supposed to have done something else and didn't, they got promoted. Nobody got fired or reprimanded. And
I agree.
It's weird.
It's worse than weird.
Yeah, it's sad. Very sad. Well, thanks for calling, and we have another call. Hello, caller?
Yeah. Am I on?
Yeah, you sure are. We got 3 minutes left.
Okay. I just have a theory to present. I know you like to avoid theory and stay with fact, but your listeners are human.
But at least you're labeling it as such, so go for it.
Okay. So I present you with a theory as follows. What if the entire 9/11 event was originally designed by only one outsider, meaning not from Washington, D.C. even, not from Bush, not from what your callers have been talking about?
That could be very well. I mean, we only
Outside
see the
area.
intermittent levels. We can't possibly see who's at the top. But
And here's the theory. The rest of it, the theory is it's actually then designed at that top level only to fail. And 911 is fairly well into failing at this time.
yeah, because it's becoming more and more known. We certainly hope that's the case, and I got no idea whether that could be the case or not. What talking about designing it to fail, it's not beyond the realm of possibility, I guess. But,
that's all my input.
Okay, well, we'll certainly mull that one over, and
Good.
thanks for calling.
Mull it over for forever.
Yeah, right on. And our next show is May 1st. So call back then or watch it again. And we have another caller. No more calls? Oh, okay, no problem. Well, we got 2 minutes left, and I thought I'd. What? I'm trying to talk to people that aren't talking to me, I guess. Anyway, on May 1st, I'm going to try to put together a show that maybe will include the testimony of the military officer who did not make that Treason in America conference. He had a canned statement. And I guess we have another caller.
Hello, Bill.
Yeah.
Thanks for your passion. I'm wondering whether there were cameras at the Pentagon. I also recommend a hour-and-a-half video by Bill Moyers titled "The Secret Government," which is on Google.
Mm-hmm. As far as cameras go, I understand that there were 80 or more cameras, and that the FBI, within 15 minutes, had confiscated the tapes that the cameras made in the Sheraton Hotel, which was right across from where the plane hit the Pentagon. And there was a Citgo gas station nearby that had tape that would have been significant, and that was confiscated immediately. There were 80 so-called, video surveillance cameras on the Pentagon, on or in the grounds of the Pentagon, and we haven't seen a single, well, maybe we've seen frames from one or two of those, but only 5 frames from all the video that's out there. Thousands and thousands of frames of video, and we've only seen 5.
Well, humility is a strength, and the empire could become a republic. That's not an abstraction.
It sounds more like something Mark Twain would say.
Chalmers Johnson.
Chalmers Johnson, okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe in the 9/11 inside job idea, but he does believe in it being a blowback from. In fact, that's what his trilogy is called, Blowback. It's talking about the CIA's, messing around with all kinds of countries.
Yeah.
And bringing this upon ourselves because of those actions. Well, it certainly sets the stage, but I think that it definitely was an inside job. That's my opinion, but I'm sticking with it. Thanks a lot, and see you May 1st is the next show.